Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our daily stock market insights. It's already 12:17 in the morning, April 8th, 2022. So this is going to be a pre-open stock market analysis, and we'll technically be discussing how April 7th performed, right? So if this is the very first time you're watching this video, I do review stocks in the Philippine market, sometimes US market and cryptocurrencies. So what we do here, I do review requested stocks. So feel free to drop a comment. Let me know the stock that you'd like to be reviewed because I prioritize that in my next video. At the same time, I'm inviting everyone to hit the subscribe button so you're always invited whenever I have new videos. Okay, so for now, I was reviewing the comments from the previous video and I was able to get a few. I start with the index, then we proceed with MBT, MREIT, and then we go to the trending stocks or highly traded stocks. Now, the index today dropped by 2.58%. That's a massive drop, and normally the movements, as you can see here, they're just small movements each day, and for it to drop by 2.58%, that's already huge. Okay, so one thing that I can think of that may have driven this kind of movement is the emerging COVID-19 variant that's again threatening the spread. Okay, so let's all be careful. We don't want another lockdown because it impacts the movement of the stock market. So, like what's happening right now, there could be something else, but feel free to drop a comment if you know something else that I may have not included in this, because technically the focus of my discussion here is really more on the technical analysis. So, any news that may influence some movements in our stocks, go put it here so we can also learn from you. Now, the 2.58% decline is actually, if you are to look at it on a weekly chart, okay, on a weekly chart, as you can see right here, this is a threat to us. It is triggering the Bollinger Band moving downwards, right? So, this could be, if we end this week at this level, this is actually a previous resistance in the past uh, like 5 weeks here back in September. So that could, the area where we landed today could actually be a support area on a weekly chart. So as you can see right here, if you look back on this week here as well, so that actually could potentially be a support. However, if that continues, the next area to watch out for would be, let me see, go back to the weekly chart. Where could it drop next? Let's try to understand this. The next area where it could potentially drop is right at the area where you have that wick. Okay, so remember this week here, week of the 14th of March, you had a long wick somewhere at the 6,900 level. So if this gets broken, it continues to decline. Chances are we could even reach as low as 6,568 area. Okay, sometimes though, who knows, right? A drop like this, a huge drop, then the following week there's a recovery. So that's something we're looking forward to. See this, like this one, for example, a massive drop, then the following week or following day, there's an instant recovery. So just be mindful of that level. So you have here, I'm just plotting it here because of these weeks that really are giving me some signals. We could, okay, we could have landed, possibly have landed at the support area in the index. Okay, so next is MBT. So don't be surprised, guys. Majority of the majority of the big players or the blue chip companies today really drop. Okay, because anyway, the index is composed of those big companies. So I will not be surprised. Look at MBT. MBT dropped by 4.93%. So I was plotting this. So it did not. It still remained here because I was reviewing this for the past how many days already. So I initially plotted this. I'll remove this. Okay. I initially plotted this trend line over here, and what happened today, this is a clear breakdown in the price. However, there's an MA20 right over here. So we still have to acknowledge that, and possibly we could even have a slight sideways movement here, and then who knows, we could be recovering right away. Okay, so just plotting it at the 53.67 area because you have your MA20 right there. And over here, you had your support. So for those people, so I am now addressing this statement to our long-term investors. Our long-term investors, if you want to add more at the moment, this is a very attractive level because now the market has given us a chance to re-enter at a much cheaper level. If you are happy with the fundamentals of MBT, these are great opportunities that we can take advantage of, right? So personally, I am in MBT. I was already able to lock in some gains somewhere at the 60-ish level over here. And right now, I'm just reserving that buying power so I can add more. Hopefully tomorrow I can watch the market and find my entry because personally, this level for me is already a very attractive area. Next is MREIT. MREIT, okay, we ended green 0.45%. Let's see. Look at your volume. This, for the past 2 days, your volume is already starting to pick up. So consider that. I am thinking we could be nearing, okay? To begin with, this area over here used to be a resistance at during the first few weeks after it went IPO, and we're now back to that level. This is uh, a REIT company, so you can take advantage of the dividend that it gives on a regular basis. At the same time, if you're able to enter at a support area, then there's what we call another source of revenue, which is your capital appreciation. So when you buy low and you sell high, you get profit out of it. And then when you receive regular dividends, if you're going to play long term here, then that's another source of revenue. So my take here is if you like REIT, I know there are already a lot in the country. If you like REIT companies, uh, right now MREIT is a very good has a very good setup for bottom fishing. Okay, so it, you are very near a support area, and now I am plotting it at a 1792. So see this, there's a it is starting to pick up in terms of volume. So I'm not saying it is going to change overnight, but maybe conservatively it will go sideways first before it takes off. So it could be a few days where you will see the price moving within this range. But know that the volume is already starting to pick up. So really attractive for me, it's really attractive area right now. And that is a request by Teresa Calpo. Okay, so next is let's check out Dito. Okay, so Dito, we are back at the support area once again. Okay, so I'm still sticking to the 5 peso area, and we're very, very near that, right? There's no signal yet for an entry, but based on the previous performance, support at the 5 peso area looks really strong. Each time we reach that, then there's a bounce that's happening or sideways that's happening. So chances are we could just be respecting that. And overall, again, I will never go tired of reminding you. Uh, this kind of stock is still in its recovery phase because, of course, when they're under, is it 2 years now, or I think it's already on their second year upon operation. Um, and normally you wouldn't get your ROI yet. So this is really for the long haul. So yeah, one, if you're a position trader, this is a very good area. You can take advantage of that kind of gameplay. Take profit once you reach some key levels like resistance areas, or you just accumulate and then go long term. Because someday this, if they're able to effectively manage their business, this could go a long way, right? So 5 peso, guys, 5 peso area for support. The next is let's go check out the highly traded stocks. So BDO, let's check that out. BDO also dropped. Okay, it landed at the MA20 line, so um, I do respect that because MA20 lines are so powerful in terms of technical analysis. So just know that if this breaks the line by tomorrow, then chances are it could continue to drop. But if you see a green candlestick formed right at this area, then it indeed is following its support area at that level 129. Used to be a resistance right here. So that's really a significant level to observe. Um, let's check out SPNEC. Just doing random. Okay, just be extra careful, guys, with SPNEC. This red candlestick right here is a threat that it could continue to drop. Okay, this is your key level in the past. Okay, that is your MA20 line, and you have a red, a 4% drop. So chances are it could continue to go down. First, this one, which is very near the previous support. If it gets broken further, then it will potentially drop at the 155 level. So those are the key levels. Between it moving up or moving down, I feel that the sentiment at the moment is really going down. So 1.72 and 1.55 for our key levels. Okay, so yeah, I think those are the stocks that I will be reviewing for tonight. I'll try to record another one if I see some comments or some requests. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and bye bye for now.